Hey everybody, welcome. Let me dismiss the banner that shouldn't be there right now, and let's see how we do that. This is something new we're doing here, so just bear with me for a minute. We should have the camera on. Yeah, let's see how we do it here. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this, and you should be seeing my screen. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm glad that you're here today, and I am not seeing myself, so hopefully you are. And if you are, go ahead and throw something in the chat box to let me know. And let's see. Let's take this away, and let's go ahead and add this. And I think we're in good shape. Once again, if you would, go ahead and let me know, use the chat box and let me know that you, number one, that you can hear me, and number two, that we're doing okay. Let's see. This is kind of interesting to me because we don't typically use this particular setup. Let's see. So this looks like we're live. I think we're in good shape, but I'm looking at a different screen. So I'm glad that you're bearing with me, and I apologize if you're not seeing what I would hope that you are. So my name is Ken Countess, and it's great to have you with me. We're going to spend just a few minutes today talking about 3 things that you can do today to grow your business. And if you are watching on Facebook or on YouTube, go ahead and let me know that, and we'll get things going here. So let's see if we can turn off this particular. There we go. We got this figured out. All right. It took a little bit of time, but when you're using new software, sometimes things don't go quite as smoothly as you would like. But I think we got this going now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about 3 things that you can do for your business today to help you do more business. And usually I like to start my events with a question. Why is it that you're here today? And it's probably because you want to make more money, right? I know you have a lot of things to do. It's a busy time of year. I want to make sure that we don't waste your time. I want to make sure that you know that there's somebody out there that can help you make more money. So let me help you make more money. By the way, my name's Ken Countess, and my company is the Countess Group. It starts by giving you a sense of this complexity of marketing that we have today. How is it that we receive marketing messages? Well, we're all over the place, right? We're getting bombarded on our email inboxes, on Facebook, where we are now. We're on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So you're getting messages there, but you're also on LinkedIn. You've got stuff coming in your snail mailbox. Maybe you read a newspaper digitally or the real thing, but we're getting lots of messages. On average, we get 264 marketing impressions per day. That's not just what we're reading, but people that are actually targeting us with marketing messages. That's a lot. a lot of people would just call it noise. So what I want to do is give you 3 things that will help you do more business this year. Number 1 is email marketing. Email marketing, on average, delivers a 42 to 1 ROI. 42 to 1. That means that for every dollar you spend on an email marketing campaign, if you're doing it right, on average, you're getting 42 back. That's a pretty good return on investment. So one of the things I want to mention to you, one way you can get great mileage out of your email campaign is by having a great subject line. Listen, people open emails because of 2 things. The thing you need to realize is that who is sending that email will always be more important than the subject line. But those are the 2 biggest reasons why you'll be successful with an email campaign. They recognize who you are, and you stop them in their tracks with your subject. And that boils down to 2 things: the subject line and the pre-header text. The subject line has to be short and sweet. On average, 30, 35 characters, no more than that, because people are reading their email on a smartphone, and the smartphone does truncate or shorten the message, meaning cuts it off. So make sure that your subject lines are short and sweet. Understand that they're being read in a split second. That's all the time you have. The pre-header text is the second subject line. That's what shows up just under the subject line or right alongside it if you're looking at email on a desktop device. Keep your subject lines to 4 to 7 words, no more than that. Keep your pre-header text to 5 to 8 words, no more than that. The first 2 words are the most important. People will make a snap decision on the first 2 words of your subject line. Don't waste space with your company name in the subject line. They already know who it's coming from. And don't use the word newsletter. That's so old-fashioned, and it takes up valuable space. And don't repeat information. Don't say last chance to get baby essential deals and then the very first couple of words being last chance to save. That's redundant. It's a waste of space. But most importantly, give people a reason to open up your email. So here are a couple of subject line ideas. Number 1, make them laugh. Another would be to use numbers. Our brains are trained to respond to numbers. And by the way, odd numbers work better than even numbers. Be inquisitive. Ask a question. Pull at their heartstrings, especially now. I went through our snail mail yesterday and I had appeals from multiple charities. So if you're the one that pulls on someone's heartstrings better than the next one, there's a good chance that your 501c3 will get that donation that you so desperately are looking for. The other thing is to create a sense of urgency. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. If you put that fear of missing out in somebody's head, they're more likely to respond to you. Next thing with email, it's easy to do. And by the way, this was the subject of the email that I sent out this morning, and hopefully many of you who are attending right now are attending because of that email. Marketing automation is a way for you to deliver personalized, useful content to your audience, and it's not very hard to put together. Personalization is really important. 40% of consumers buy from retailers who personalize. 56% of consumers say they're more likely to shop when they get a good personalized experience. Think about Amazon and how Amazon personalizes the emails that you receive from them. And by the way, if you ask for personal information and use it in the right way, 76% of consumers will share their information if they think they'll get a better experience. So putting this all together, targeting and segmentation enables you to do better personalization. If you just send one email out to everybody, kind of a spray and pray approach, you're probably not going to get the same kind of results as if you target people in ways that you know something about them. Maybe your regular customers get a certain kind of an email. Your seasonal customers or supporters get something a little bit different. Maybe people who buy from you all the time, your VIPs, they get treated differently. And the new people, they get a welcome email. And then they get added to your regular cadence of sending out messages. So what I want you to do is take this as homework. Figure out who your target audience is, what is it that they care about, and then how can you excel? How can you provide them the service or the products that are going to make them come back to you again and again? It's all about digital marketing, and there are so many ways that we try to reach people using digital marketing. The thing you need to know is it's not the same thing for all people, which takes me into this next piece, which is social media. Every social media channel is different. They're not the same. So let me spend a couple of minutes on them. Number one, Facebook. We all know about it. Facebook has nearly 3 billion people using it every month, and nearly half of those are using Facebook every single day. In fact, more than half of the active users of Facebook are logged into Facebook on any given day. Over 1 billion people access Facebook on a mobile device. And Facebook is not the demographics of Facebook may be very different than what you might think. 39% are age 25 or under, which means that 61% are over age 25. And that may be your target market. Those are people with money. Let me spend a minute on Instagram. Did you know that Instagram has over 1 billion active users? And that the demographics are a little bit different than they are on Facebook. But nearly 2/3 of Americans are using Instagram every day. And 60% of people say that they're discovering new products on Instagram. So if you're using Instagram, make sure you're using hashtags. Hashtags are going to help people find your product or service more easily. The thing is that social media is something that people are way more accustomed to and are using way more to influence their lives than TV. What this chart shows you is that Instagram and Facebook are making people feel way more connected than TV is. Let me spend a second on LinkedIn. 700 million people are using LinkedIn. They have a high average income. If you think about households with a $92,000 combined income, this is where people are that have money. Snapchat, I know you know about it, 203 million users every day. And they tend to be young. However, they do have buying influence. So don't overlook Snapchat. If you haven't checked it out, you owe it to yourself and your business to do that. And you may have heard about TikTok. It's gotten a lot of press in the last few months. There are over 500 million people around the world that are actively using it. And it's one of the most actively downloaded apps on the Apple App Store. So my message to you is this: target your marketing. Make sure that you know where your customers are hanging out on social media. Social media is not all things to all people. I want you to be where your clients and your prospects are. So if you have an average customer base that's in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, they're on Facebook. They're not on TikTok, and they're not on Instagram in all likelihood. They may dabble in it, but the millennials are for sure on Instagram. Now, of course, these are generalizations. However, what I want you to be sure of is that when you're using social media, that you're targeting the right people with the right message on the right channel. And last of those three things that I wanted to touch on for you to help you grow your business quickly is video marketing. Did you know how powerful video marketing is? 82% of all internet traffic in 2022 will be video. And that's an estimate by Cisco, a very respected company. I'm sure you know. And if you're using video, using the word video in your email campaigns, and specifically in your subject lines, will encourage more opens, more website visitors, and fewer unsubscribes. Video marketing, just like social media marketing, is platform specific. If you're posting videos on YouTube, where we are live right now, by the way, they tend to be timeless, evergreen videos. Facebook and Twitter videos are time-sensitive matters. And on Instagram and Snapchat, short, attention-grabbing videos are the thing you want to do. Use Facebook Live. We're on Facebook Live right now. You may be watching live, you may be watching the replay. Either way, I'm glad that you're with me. Thank you for watching. The thing about Facebook Live is it doesn't require scripting or editing, and it builds authenticity for your brand, and it increases visibility for you because people can opt to automatically be notified that you're live. Let me spend a moment on YouTube. There are over 2 billion people actively using YouTube every month. And on mobile alone, in an average week, YouTube reaches more adults age 18 and up during prime time than any cable network does. Facebook is serving more than 8 billion video views a day. And Facebook Live is getting increasingly used. It's become more and more important to marketers. So once again, it doesn't require scripting or editing. You're far more engaged with your audience when you're using Facebook Live because they know it's not scripted. It really helps you build authenticity, just as you see me live here now. So let me ask you this. What will your 2021 look like if you don't do anything different than you did in 2020? It's time to take action. Give me a call or text me and let me help you get things going. 2020 has been an incredibly tough year for so many of us, hasn't it? Some of us have seen our businesses grow, but by and large, it's been a very difficult year. So give me a buzz or text me. There's the number. You can text me now. I'm looking at my phone. Why would you work with us? We've got over 40 years of experience, and our teams specialize in web, Facebook, email, PR, and much, much more. We're a full-service marketing consultancy. And if you'd like to get more of our content, check out our replays and events, and we've got marketing tools and more on our website. It's thecountessgroup.com. Connect with me. I know you've already found me on Facebook and YouTube. Connect with me also on LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest. Wherever you are on the web, we're there too. By the way, we're also on Snapchat and TikTok. My company is the Countess Group. We help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition by teaching you how to do targeted marketing. Don't do that spray and pray stuff anymore. You'll get far better results when you target your marketing. Let us teach you how to do it. Hey, thanks for attending today. I'm really glad you took time out of your day to join me. And I'll take a peek at the comments on Facebook and on YouTube as soon as we conclude this broadcast. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm glad you took the time out to learn a little bit about how to market your business. And I hope that you'll join me again sometime in the near future. Take care and happy holidays.